Shalom, my name is Alea, House of Officer Haziel, and I'm from IUIC Orlando. I joined IUIC because my parents were coming. During a process of time, I started learning for myself. It was great. I remember we were outside of the school and we were screaming, we're like, these are the people on YouTube, these are the people on YouTube. It was so exciting. And Bishop was there our first Sabbath, Bishop Nathaniel. I was so happy. That was so exciting. Bishop Nathaniel was in IUIC Orlando that Sabbath. He was teaching a Sabbath class and he was explaining how they flipped the map or something like that. I wasn't paying that much attention because, I was like 8 or 9, so short attention span. But I remember my dad first was showing me a camp video and then he was asking me to read out the Bible myself, Revelations 1:14, and he was like, isn't this the same thing? And I'm like, yeah, like it's exactly the same thing. Like, whoa, like Christ is black. I had a good perception of IUIC and I was really excited to come congregate. Benefits I see in being IUIC personally, character development, more ambitious, because in the world, you don't really have much ambition to do things as far as career-wise and things of that sort, but you're really encouraged to become doctors and lawyers or whatever, and you feel like it's attainable, so I like that. Originally, we were so-called Christians, but we barely went on Sunday. I mean, my dad was not going at all, but we barely went. I used to read I used to be on online services with my mom. We used to be acting like we was, filled with the Holy Spirit, but we wasn't consistent, so I didn't have much experience with Christianity. During Battle of the Birthrights is when I seen a lot of hatred towards IUIC, and it was so shocking to me because, remember, like I said, I was young, so I wasn't really paying much attention until around that time period, and I was like, I really hated how they was doing with Kyrie Irving. A lot of things I used to be into, I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore because it upset me. Worldly music, I definitely had to cut that off. That was hard. But I had to cut off worldly music. I used to tell myself the same way I really like watching TV. I minimized it. I told myself the same way I like to watch a whole bunch of movies, I need to be able to watch hour-long, 2-hour-long classes the same way. So